Record B-Side Top 10.
Whoa!
And Happy New Year! So today on Off the Record B-Side Top 10, we're going to be looking at the best of 2025. We've put together our best favorite top 10 songs of the year. We're also going to pick the album of the year as well as the stinker worst song of the year. Yeah. Also, don't forget that Nikki and I have very different tastes in music, and that's what makes this show really special.
You're special.
Okay. Remember that we're going to tell our top 10s in order, but we don't know each other's top order. So then we're going to guess them, and then we're going to say which ones we hated and which ones we liked.
Okay, so let's get started with our top 10. And Nikki, what song for 2025 is coming in at your number 10?
So, number 10 for me is a song by Black Pistol Fire and Gary Clark Jr. Now, I know Gary Clark Jr., but I never knew Black Pistol Fire, but they did a collab on this song, and it's called Rock Bottom. And it's kind of a cool song. And Gary Clark he was a songwriter and the producer, and he just plays the drums, which is unusual because usually he plays all the guitar, which is how I love him. But it's Kevin McEwen on guitar, keys, vocals, vibraphone, synth, and dobro. Anyway, cool instruments. They were an indie rock duo, Black Pistol Fire, and they were born in Canada, but now they're based out of Austin, Texas. And they're kind of southern rock and blues garage.
My number 10 is my pop song for sure of my list. And it is Addison Rae with a song called Headphones On. And it feels weird sometimes because the moment that I really liked her was kind of June, July. And then like all pop music, it gets kind of old. But I kind of went back. I'm like, I got to include this because I was really into this album for a while. Like I loved Diet Pepsi and Times Like These. I liked her little gentle vocals on that song. I thought the music was a bit better than most dance pop music, but great song. Number 10.
My number 9 song is a song called Suzanne by Mark Ronson and Ray. And I like this song because it's like a sweet 70s song, and her whole thing, Ray, is a little bit 70s, maybe even 50s kind of singer. That sort of she's like always dressed up really well, and she's got great vocals. And so Mark Ronson plays the bass and the keyboards, and he wrote the song, and her vocals just really make it. And I like this song because it's like kind of sweet and 70s, and I love the trumpet and the trombone.
My number 9 is by a band called Fox Warren, and the song is called Deadhead. I love this whole album by this band. It's very thematic, like everything feels like it comes from that album. I also really like the song Dance, which I sent to you a while ago. You probably don't remember it, but it was very orchestrated, cool voice, really weird band. And the coolest thing, they're from Regina, Saskatchewan, which I didn't know. I love when I like a band and I'm like, oh, they're Canadian.
Yeah.
And they're from Regina. Like, what band is from Regina?
Who's from Regina?
This is probably the weirdest song I had on my list because it starts weird, ends weird. But in the middle, I just like his voice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's what I wrote down. I wrote down what a good riff and what a great voice. Okay. Number 8 for me is by an album called I Quit by Haim. Anyway, it's these sisters, Alana, Danielle, and Esty. And I think they're so cool together. The whole album is pretty cool. And so I picked Now It's Time off that album. I think it's so fun, but I really like her voice again. Also, her voice is so flat, but so full at the same time. I really like that about her voice. It's really different. And then I just love how it changes at one point in the song and it just rocks out. So I thought it was really fun.
This was a song when I first heard your list, I really liked it probably the most. And then by the end, I kind of liked it kind of the least, but not quite the least. It just got really repetitive to me, but it didn't stick with me. It sounded kind of 80s to me by the end, like an 80s rock riff, like Billy Squier or something.
There could
You
be a
too.
resurgence of that kind of music, but the other part I love about Haim is that it's real. They're really like they play, and it's real music, and it's not
Yeah.
just all engineered stuff. I really love that.
My number 8 is "Sugar on My Tongue" by Tyler, the Creator. I was never a big fan of Tyler before because his music's always so crazy to me. But this album he seems to put a bit more poppiness into the weirdness. And this was my favorite song on the album. Great album. I'm in love with probably half of it. I really like his dubbing vocals. I like that he puts care into the music. And it sounds even though it sounds kind of dancey, disco-y, it still sounds a bit kind of like something sinister is going on in that music to me.
Mhm.
His whole album sounds like that. Like the beat is very distorted all the time. It's not normal. He's a really cool guy. I'm glad I finally sort of got into his music.
I don't know. That's not my favorite kind of music for sure, and like that type of it feels incessant a bit to me. But like I think it's because I don't really like that genre of music all that much. So our lists are so different this time, like crazy different.
So different.
Wow. Number 7 for me is "The Best Is Yet to Come" by Mildred Snitzer and Jeff Goldblum. So Jeff Goldblum's band is Mildred Snitzer Orchestra, and Scarlett Johansson is featured on this song. And her voice is so interesting. I guess she is a singer as well as an actor. And I find her voice so flat that I love it. I don't know, something I love about it. It's so disinterested, like her, "The best is yet to come." It's so like, I don't know, I've never heard anything like it. I love it. I'm let in. I'm let in by her voice. Like, what is that? And I find his piano is so lingering and easy. And I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the best piano player of all time, but he's just so like, hey, I'm going to play this song.
Do you like this better than Tony Bennett or Frank Sinatra?
For sure. For sure.
You like this version better than those guys?
I do.
Wow. I did not really like Scarlett Johansson singing this.
Yeah.
Just kind of just softly going through it. I'm like, yeah, I don't understand. Why does she think she can sing, or
I don't know.
Like a talky thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think she's a very good singer. My number 7 is by a singer from New Zealand called Lord, and it's a song called "What Was That?" And this song, I think it started at the beginning of the summer. I'm not a Lord fan by any means, and I'm still kind of not, but I really like that song. And it just sounded like really old, cool, poppy Bjork to me. And that's why I really got into it. I like the lyrics. They were really fun to sing. And it just seems like something like just remembering your life and how much fun it was and all the crazy crap you did. And I mean, it's kind of a, synthetic song for sure, but it's got weird sounds in it that sort of takes the poppy out of it a bit. So I really like that.
I thought it was kind of cool. Number 6 for me is a song by Hiromi, and it was called "Yes Ramen," featuring Sonic Wonder, which is her little group of people she's put together to do this latest group of projects that she's doing. I think the whole album is so out there. It's really cool. It's so Russian dance. She's like the wildest player. She's like piano, keyboard. She composed it. She does these humorous melodies sort of, and they kind of coexist with like really crazy improv. Like I think she's so interesting. And this is kind of a cool idea for this song. She talks about it, Hiromi. She says, in a single bowl of ramen is packed with the life experiences of the restaurant owner. And this is what she thought of this song. Everyone has their own favorite ramen. And this is filled with all the different experiences of a bowl of ramen.
Very cool. This was my favorite song on your list for sure. I was really surprised how much I liked it. To me, it started out almost like sounding like a 70s game show, like when they go, and there's this crazy music happens, and then it just takes so many twists and turns. It was really cool. It even sounded a bit like, there's the Japanese music part, but it sounded a bit like Kraftwerk to me at one point. But yeah, I thought this was really not a typical song for me to like, but I really liked it a lot. So my number 6 is by one of my favorite bands of all time, probably my top 10 favorite bands. It's a band called Waves, and the song is called Spun, which maybe halfway through the year would have been number 1 for me, but something else has replaced it. I really like this album, and this was the lead-in song off the album. I like Waves started out sort of as this distorted surf punk noise and sort of morphed into this distorted Beach Boys pop band kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song's just really fun. It's about the end of the summer, breakups in the summer, and it was just a fun song for me.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 5 for me.
Okay.
Is La France by Tony Smith, who is also my partner. I don't know if you need to say that, but I will say it. On the bass is Kelly Dion, and on the drums is Jean-Pierre Joffrys. They are both from the French countryside, which is kind of cool. And Tony met them both there, and so some of those pieces were recorded in a barn, and then Tony added this funk guitar and rewove it through the whole thing. And it's kind of like quintessential funk and beautiful guitar bits, and I love that. And I actually think the musicians on this trio make this song worth listening to in 100 different places.
My number 5 is by a guy. He's a guy. I thought it was a group till yesterday called Panda Bear. And it's a song called Praise. This song came out, I think, February, March, but it's still stuck with me. And I love his vocals. He does all the vocals, plays almost all the instruments. He's from a band called Animal Collective, and this is like his side project. But I really like this sort of Beach Boys sound he has going. It's almost like a 60s Jan and Dean, but it's kind of like updated, weird little effects. And this song really gets under my skin. I don't know why, because that's, again, not a normal kind of song for me to like. But I love it. Like, I was listening today going, I still love this song.
Good for you.
So number 4 for me was a song called Pinnacle by John Baptiste. And he wrote this new album, and he just has fun with this album. This album is like comes on the heels of an album from last year, and in this song in particular, I love the vocals. I love the guitar in this. It sounds kind of backwoods to me, this thing, and the low voice here is so, I love it. It's so weird, and I don't know, I like that kind of low down voice. And it's sort of New Orleans all over the place.
Yeah.
So,
I thought this was going to be your number 1.
yeah.
This was a great song. Awesome song. My probably number 1 of your songs, and then that other one, back and forth with those two.
Yeah.
But yeah, coolest music of all the songs we picked, for sure. And great vocals. Loved it. That was going to be number 1, though. My number 4 is by Rosalia and Bjork and Yves Tumor, and it is called Berghain, and it's from the album Lux. And in this song, it's got the London Symphony Orchestra. It's got this crazy kind of omen-esque choir in the background. Rosalia's, a singer of perfection. I really haven't heard a lot of her till this year, and the only reason I did was because Bjork was in the song. And I love the Bjork part in the song. It's very much like old melody Bjork, which is great. And then the weird, I'll love you if you at the end with Yves Tumor. It's kind of out of nowhere. And the whole album is like that. Like, it's very classical, and then it's like digital hardcore, and then it's classical, and then it's kind of this crazy screamy punk thing. And you're like, this is very cool. And this was my favorite song on that album.
I loved it. I thought it would be your number 1.
Did you?
I did. I loved it. I thought it was grand.
Yeah.
I loved everything about it. And I like all those things about it too, all the different pieces. I love it. Like I loved this song. I thought it was so cool. And she is cool. And she's not always, not everything she does is super exciting, but I loved this. And I was hoping it was your number one. Okay, number three for me is a song called Don't Mind off of Charlie Berg's album, Don't Mind. And I really just like Charlie Berg. I'm a little like taken by him. He's like this young guy and he's a little bit different and he's very musical. And I think he came out of the internet, sort of just off the internet, doing his own things. And he's the songwriter of this and he plays synth and bass, percussion, guitar, drums, and piano. That's crazy. He plays all those things. And I like the sax out ending, like sax out all the way to the end. That's really nice for me. And one of the lines I really like is "Woke up this morning with my mind of you." And I feel like that's the vibe of the song. Just, I woke up thinking about you.
My number three is by one of my favorite artists of all time who had a new album out this year, Nico Case, and it's a song called Wreck. I wasn't a huge fan of the album. I listened to it like crazy because I went to see her concert, which was awesome. But the album really didn't stick with me. But this song, I think because Nico's made it a little more poppier, it's the poppiest song in the album. And it's not even super poppy, but it's the poppiest one on the album. This is the romance song to me. This is, you meet someone and the world is revolving around them. And you want to say, hey, don't be afraid of me because I just get like this. I'll calm down after a while. But right now you're kind of the center of the universe to me. Right? It's just a great love song to me. And I like the little Irish jig stuff at the end. The dee 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 dee.
I liked it. I wrote down I liked it. It was fun. It was big. It was good music. And I'm an eruption, a wreck of possibilities. Okay. My number two song is a song called Knuckles by the ros.landrith. And I like this song a lot. We just came into these guys. They're from Winnipeg. They're two brothers that play together, Joey and Dave Landrith. And Joey has such a beautiful voice, and Dave plays the bass, and he sings too. I think Joey's voice is just super soulful and delicious. And he also plays slide guitar, and I really just, that's sexy. I love slide guitar. Just keep on swaying till your knuckles bleed. That's one of the lines I like. It's crazy and interesting and just soulful voice. Butter could melt in that guy's mouth, man.
Okay, my number two is by an artist called Destin Conrad. I love this song. I was obsessed with it for about 2 months. I like it because it's got marimba, even though it's probably synth marimba. It's got a really cool kind of moody bass going through it with weird kind of sci-fi noises. And it's got a cool rap in it as well, really fun rap, and it's all about sex. It's pretty boy swag or pretty boy, whatever you want to say. And this guy is very young. He's a Grammy-nominated R&B singer, so most of his albums are kind of jazzy. And this album, I think he's trying to try more poppy stuff or something. But I love this song. So let's get on to our number one song, and let's get to Nikki. And Nikki, what is coming in at your number one song for 2025?
Okay, well, it's really interesting because it just came out recently. And I had this guy down with another song from his solo album, but then he came out with this, which the whole album isn't even released, just two of the songs. But it's called Nature Boy by Shy Maestro, and the album is called The Guest House. So my guess is that in the guest house will be a lot of different people coming to play with him who are like amazing jazz musicians. I like all the horns. It's like he's painting a picture with this song. It's sort of a nod to all the old jazzers who mixed jazz with looping ideas and made it modern.
Okay.
It's kind of Charlie Parker.
So my number one song of the year is by a band called Spoon, and it's a song called Chateau Blues. And I think the song came out in the summer and became my jam of the summer. to me, it's very like if you took B-52s and mixed with the Rolling Stones, that kind of funky, fun beat.
Yeah.
I like the guitarist Alex Fischel. He's always a really cool, interesting guitar player to me. And it's very post-punk art rock, this band. And, you know, they sing kind of they're very organic. Like they sing live. They don't put a lot of crap on their voices, but there's a little bit of crap here and there, which sort of pops it up a little bit to me. So, yeah. Great song. I still love this song. This song just gets me going. It's a jam.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, Bill, now we're going to do our top album of the year. What are your 3 choices? And then we're going to pick which one it really is.
Okay. So my 3 choices are, I've got Rosalia, Lux, I've got Waves, Spun, and I've got Tyler, the Creator, Don't Tap the Glass. Which one is it?
Okay, well, now I'm going to guess that it's Tyler, the Creator.
It's not, it's Rosalia.
Oh!
I love Tyler, the Creator, but I only really liked half of it. Rosalia, that album is just unbelievable.
I wrote down, I hope that's what it is. So I'm so glad, but then I thought afterwards, maybe you really like Tyler, the Creator.
Well, I do. I like, those are my 3 favorite albums of the year, but Rosalia for sure. That is amazing. That's a revolutionary album to me.
Okay. My 3 top albums of the year is John Baptiste, Big Money, Snarky Puppy, Somni, and GNX, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, interesting choices. I'm going to go with Snarky Puppy.
Of course it is.
Okay.
So I love this album. Just came out really recently too. We've been listening to it a lot, all at once. It's a journey. This album's a journey. It's the Metropole Orkest, which is a Dutch orchestra, and Jules Buckley is the conductor, and Snarky Puppy. And they're recording a lot of it live. Everybody wears headphones. The audience sits among the orchestra. It's like, I love everything about it. I mean, you got to listen to it. It's a journey. It's a journey.
All right, so let's get on to what we think is the worst song of 2025. And Nikki, why don't you start?
Okay, I found this a hard thing to do because if it's the worst song, why am I listening to it? But I did find one that I think could definitely be the worst song of the year for me. And it's Retro Rock by Corey Feldman. And it is so terrible. You know, remember he was in the Lost Boys?
Yeah.
He fancies himself a musician, maybe. And I feel sort of bad for him. You know, he plays drums, piano, synth. He does the vocals. It's unbearable. It's actually an unbearable song to have to listen to.
My worst song of the year is by Teddy Swims.
Oh.
And it is, I know one of your favorites, but it's the song God Went Crazy. God went crazy when he painted you. And this was like, the first time I heard this, I was like, ugh. This is like dumb people pick this for their wedding song.
Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment, because if you do one of those 3 things, count them up, 1, 2, 3, then we will probably do one of those things back to you. Like, if you want to do a show, we'll do the show. Unless we hate it, then we're not going to do it.
Okay, so Nikki, that was our top songs of 2025. What did you think? What did you learn?
I learned that there's more music out there to think about and try that you haven't thought about and tried.
Yeah.
And there's always something new around the corner in music.
Yeah. I always feel like, you know, when I listen to your list, I always get someone out of there, right? That I'm just like, oh, I really want to hear more of that person. Yeah. Hope everybody has a great new year, and we'll see you soon. Off the Record, B-Side Top 10, and Off the Record Artist Album Reviews.